Number 11, Brendan Horan.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To the Minister of Housing, what, if any, specific progress has he achieved on completing housing accords with Tauranga City Council and Western Bay's District Council?
Mr Speaker.
Honourable Dr Nick Smith.
Mr Speaker, Tauranga and the Western Bay of Plenty were formally gazetted and added to Schedule 1 of the Housing Accords and Special Housing Areas Act early this year. I met with the mayors and chief executives of both councils on the 29th of April. My officials have subsequently been in detailed discussions on the terms of a housing accord, including identifying potential special housing areas. I'm hopeful that we will conclude negotiations prior to the House rising.
What does
Supplementary question, Brendan Horan.
What does the Minister have to say to Bob Clarkson, who for 3.5 long years has been unable to start building 1,700 homes, including 500 affordable homes with greenbelt, cycleways, walkways, services and free infrastructure costs? Does this mean the Minister has not delivered on housing accords?
Order. Honourable Dr Nick Smith.
Mr Speaker, the government has made a priority of housing accords in Auckland, in Christchurch and Wellington ahead of Tauranga because the housing affordability in those major centres is worse and required we give them a priority. Bob Clarkson's a colourful character from Tauranga, belongs to a great political party, was a good member of Parliament in this House, and my ears are always open to Bob's ideas.
Supplementary.
Order. Supplementary question, Brendan Horan.
Given the ranking that the Minister places on Tauranga, will the Minister agree that it is one thing to rule by edict but another to deliver? And is the Minister's promise of affordable homes as shallow as the Prime Minister's promise to four-lane the Harini Bridge 6 long years ago?
Honourable Dr Nick Smith.
Mr Speaker, if I look at the Roost Tower Affordability Index, it showed that when we came to government, 101% of an average Tauranga person's income was required to serve a mortgage. 101%. That figure today is 57%, showing that as a consequence of keeping interest rates lower and the other important work that we are doing, housing affordability in Tauranga is 44% more affordable when we took the Treasury benches.
Question number 12, Andrew Little.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Labour. What steps, if any, are being taken to protect working New Zealanders from asbestos or